How's it going, guys? King of the fourth quarter here, and I'm back with another Timberwolves MyGM episode. I don't know how long this was going to be, probably longer than the other ones. For some reason, I just woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I want to play some MyGM. But when I mean play, I don't mean actually play the games. We're going to be simming some games. Not sure, like I said, how far we're going to get. I don't know. Today just feels like a MyGM type day. So that's what we're going to do. So if you don't know, Karl-Anthony Towns is out for another week or so. Alex Len is also out for another week or so. So All-Star break couldn't come any sooner. So our guys will be back like right before All-Star weekend. And let's just sim a couple games, man. Let's sim a couple games. We're 34-10 right now. So we're 35-10 after that win. We've just been good. We've been really, really good. I think I put together a really nice team. Let me show you guys the roster. A couple episodes ago, I did make a couple trades. I picked up Jordan Clarkson and Aaron Aflalo in a trade. I forgot who we traded. Let me go check. We traded some people. That's all I know. I know we traded some people. We traded Gorgie Dang and we traded Gorgie Dang and Ben McLemore, and we got these guys back in return. So I really like that trade a lot, even though right now we kind of need a big man. Like right after we made that trade, both Alex Len and Karl-Anthony Towns went out, but we've been actually pretty good since then. I think both of them got injured around like this game, I think. Let me double check. Karl-Anthony Towns was here, so it had to be like, let me see, Karl-Anthony. I don't know. He's been... Anyway, either way, we've been just really good even without them. So that's just kind of a good sign. And then when they do come back, of course, we're just going to be even better. Wiggins would like to speak to us for something. Speak to us with you about how happy he is with his teammates. And Aaron Aflalo's complaining about his minutes. So let's take a look at Aaron Aflalo's minutes and see if there's any more we can give him, because he's actually been playing pretty solid. Let me show you guys. He's averaging 10 but shooting 45%, which is okay. That's pretty solid. So what we're gonna do? Actually, let's normalize the minutes. We normalize the minutes, and his minutes actually stayed the same. I think I like it like this, man. I do like it like this because he's like our backup small forward at this point because we do have Jordan Clarkson and Corey Joseph. So I like him being in this spot. We're averaging 16 minutes a game because right now we do have Jeff Withey who needs to get those minutes. If it wasn't for that, I would give him some of Jeff Withey's minutes, but we have no other center right now. So we definitely need Withey to score or to be in the rotation. But Wiggins wants to talk to us about his teammates. I think my teammates have been playing really well lately, and a lot's coming back to you, so thanks so much for giving me opportunity to succeed. Of course, man, no problem. Just be happy, man. We just gave you that big contract. I'm just happy that you're happy. So let's go into like this game. Let's go February 10th, man. I don't think I'm gonna play any more games this season. I actually played one. You see, we extended we lost at 9. That sucks. You see, once this gets off the screen, January 24th, I played that game against the Hornets where it was 103-99, and it wasn't too eventful, so I just didn't edit it down, just 'cause it was just a normal game. It looks like a close one, but it really wasn't. In the last quarter, we just let our bench players play most of it, and they had a little run, but it wasn't enough to get them to win. So Karl-Anthony Towns is back. We're going to normalize the minutes again, and then when we do that, Aaron Aflalo's minutes dropped even more. Wow, I don't think I like that. So let me take some minutes from, I was going to say Levine, but it seems like he's been on fire as of late, so I don't want to change that up. Maybe Aaron Aflalo is going to have to be okay with that. Like right now, is he on his last year of his contract? Let me see. Where can I look at his contract? No, he's on a contract for a couple more years. I just rented him basically. I just wanted him to be on that bench for when we make a playoff run. I don't really think I'm going to bring him back next season. So, I don't know if I should be... I'm not going to be worried about him complaining about his minutes as of now. Evan Fournier is complaining about his minutes. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get anybody from one of those two players that won't complain about their minutes. Because I really love when our chemistry is really high. And you guys know that if somebody is not happy, the chemistry kind of drops a little bit. Trade deadline is approaching. We're going to continue to simulate. I really want this to be a longer episode. I really do. Just because I haven't posted this in a while. Just because those challenge videos have been doing really, really well. And you guys have been loving them. I've been loving making them. It's a nice little... It's different. And I like different. So we just normalized the minutes again. Alex Len is back in the rotation. So now we have our bench. Everybody's healthy right now. Everybody's healthy. So our bench is looking good. Oh, they want Zach LaVine to lose his starting spot. Do we want that though? No, I like Zach LaVine being our starter. He was our starter last year when we won a championship. So we're going to give Zach LaVine those minutes. Actually, let's get Aaron to follow some of those minutes so he won't be complaining too much. So there we go. So our team, the rotation is back to where it should be. Backup point guard is going to be Corey Joseph. Backup shooting guard, Jordan Clarkson. Then we got Aaron Aflalo, Myers Leonard, and Alex Lynn. I like our bench squad a lot. I like it a lot. So I'm hoping that no big injury happens from here to the playoffs because that would just be tragic. I really want to win another championship. Not a chance that we're trading Wiggins after that big old contract we gave him. Loyalty's 99, morale is 100. So looks like he'll be here for his entire career if we continue to make him happy. Okay, we are back. We got interrupted during our simulation. We went straight to All-Star Weekend. You can see here on the right side, we got three players that are not happy with their minutes. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to probably move one of those players. Honestly, it kind of sucks, but we can't have people bring it down our chemistry or their morale just being really, really low. I like all three of these players really, but we're gonna talk to them individually. We're gonna give them the tough love, tell them that, you know what, we just don't have the minutes right now, and depending on their reaction, we'll see if we can move them. So, we're gonna do this one for him. His morale dropped 4 more. All the other players' morale went up. Same thing with Myers Leonard. We're just gonna keep doing this. They gotta be okay with what's going on. They gotta be okay. If they want to win a championship, they gotta make some sacrifices, and those sacrifices come in their minutes. So he dropped a little bit too. And Aaron Aflalo, I don't know, man. He hasn't been amazing. We'll look at his stats. They kind of been going down more and more, just because his minutes have been going down. But even sure, I'll talk to you for a minute. Right now, my talent is being wasted on the bench. We're not gonna spend any VC on him. We're gonna give him just a tough love, man. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So that's the guy we gotta move. We gotta move Aaron Aflalo. So let's make that happen. Let me look at it again. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy at all. So we want to get like another small forward. I think I'm going to keep Tyus Jones and Myers Leonard. Those two guys have been on the team for a long time. I just hope that they'll be okay once we get to the playoffs and they see it's for a bigger cause or better cause. Look at this trade. I said I was going to keep him, but what if we did package him for Iman Shumpert? How's Iman Shumpert been doing? But I think Iman Shumpert has been starting this year. So he would be mad coming off the bench too. So I don't want to do that one. Jamal Crawford is 37. But I'm pretty sure he still got some stuff in him, man. He still got some stuff in him, but I don't want to do that one. Luol Deng and Josh Richardson. Luol's 32. I just need a rental player. That's all I'm really looking for. A player that can play for us for the rest of the season and the playoffs, and then that's it. We'll just get rid of him. So I'm just looking for that move. This move looks crazy. It just doesn't make sense that they would try to trade an 80 overall Willie Cauley-Stein for these bums. So I'm not even gonna think about it. I just need somebody that can come off my bench and just provide a little scoring. That's all I need, just a little bit of scoring off my bench. And I'm not seeing anything, so let me do this. Let me try to package him. Aaron Aflalo and Evan Fournier. This is not the Evan Fournier that you've been seeing in real life. Like, I started this MyGM way before he started to be good. So his overall is only a 73. He's shooting 25% from the field. Let's see if we can get something for these two players. And then if we don't, maybe I'll throw in a second round pick or something. We gotta move Aaron Aflalo. That's the plan right now, to move Aaron Aflalo. We don't want to give away a first round pick though, for sure. I just need to see that one player that I'm like, yeah, that he'll fit the system a little bit. So I gotta find it. I definitely gotta find it. Definitely don't want Nick Young. Though. And I don't see anything. So let's try to go Aaron Aflalo and a second round pick for, I think it's this year. Second round pick for this year. You see, we got 2 first round picks. And none of them are ours. So we may end up being in the lottery this offseason, which is crazy considering our team is the best in the league right now. So again, they gave us the Iman Shumpert trade. Don't want to do that one. I'm not seeing anything, and that kind of sucks. It looks like I'm going to have to go out there and try to make up my own trade. But whenever I make up my own trade, I feel like I'm giving up way too much. Tim Hardaway Jr. wouldn't be a bad fit to the team, though. Let's look at his. Has he been starting this year? He has started every game this season, so that's not good. Because again, I feel like the same thing's gonna happen. He's used to starting, and then he's going to come off our bench and be upset about it. Jody Meeks, he's too small to run a small forward position, so I don't really want to look at him too much. He's been starting every game too. So we just got to make things happen, man. We just got to go see if I can make something up. So I may be cutting this part out just because it may take a little longer than I wanted to. But let's see what we can do here. Okay, guys. So I'm actually thinking about doing this trade. For the simple reasons that I feel like we can flip Willie Cauley-Stein for something great. I know it's not the most realistic trade, but who cares, man? This looks like something that can improve our team. So let's do it. Let's make that trade, and we did it, man. Aaron Aflalo is gone. Good for us. I think Alan Crabb was a part of that deal too. Didn't really pay attention too much. And they want Willie Cauley-Stein to be our sixth man. Look at that. Festus Ezeli's on the team too now. So now, like I said, we're going to try to flip Willie Cauley-Stein. The fans hate that we're going to say no comment just because he's not going to be on the team much longer. So they don't have to hate me too much. We're just trying to make some moves to make our team good. Make our team great because we want to repeat. We want to repeat. So I'll be back once we make another deal. Okay, guys, I think we found the trade that we want to do. I really like this trade a lot. First, we're getting rid of this first round pick. You guys are probably wondering, like, why am I giving away the first round pick? Well, it's from the Warriors, and the Warriors they're still great. They're still like second in the West behind us, so this pick is going to be worth nothing. Second, we get back Tyreke Evans, and you're probably thinking, well, he's going to be upset with his minutes too. That could be true, but so far this year, we take a look, he's only started 6 games. So he started 6 games so far, and then we look at his morale. His morale is not terrible. So I feel like he would be okay with being our 6th man right now, which is good. He's extremely loyal to New Orleans, but I think this is a good trade. And then we get back their pick in 2020. Who cares about that part? But I just like this trade, man. Just because, like I said, we didn't plan on keeping Willie Cauley-Stein. We have too many bigs anyway. Festus Ezeli, we just got everything we got in that last trade and traded it away for Tyreke Evans. And there it is. Tyreke Evans is now going to be our 6th man, I'm pretty sure. His overall is an 80, so he probably just jumped up to 6th man. And he can play some small forward. He can play some point guard. He's like a nice utility player to have on the team. So there it is. Our new rotation. I like it. Tyreke Evans is going to bring a nice little thing off that bench, man. Former Rookie of the Year. I like it. I like it. I like my team a lot. So I'm hoping, what do I want to say? It's simply business. It's probably the best thing to say. We gained a lot of trust in our GM, lost a little bit of trust in our owner, but our owner loves us, man. We just brought a championship to Minnesota, the first one last year. So I'm pretty sure he loves us a lot. So I want to show you guys something. I just peeped this, right? So when I was trying to make these trades, I was looking at all our picks, all our draft picks for the future. This right here, this year that we are in is 2018. And we have the Magic's first round pick. Let me show you guys where the Magic are. The bottom of the East, guys. This could turn into the first overall pick next year. This team has the worst record in the league. It's great, man. Next season, we could have the first overall pick, and that would be great. Like, if we just win a championship this year and still come up with a nice young player in return, that would be ridiculous. So I got to improve our scouting because I just noticed that I want to see how good this big guy is. Even though we don't necessarily need a big guy, if he's worth, like, if his overall is high, we'll trade that pick. You know what I mean? We'll trade it during the offseason. I think I'm looking a little too ahead. But actually, I want to turn off the MyGM settings. I want to pick my own prospect scouting. And I want to see our front office. We can look at the staff. Our scout is really good. So once they ask us, who do we want to scout, we'll run down that list and we'll try to get a great guy. So let's look at our player stats. Wiggins is leading the team in scoring, right behind with Jimmy Butler, Karl-Anthony Towns, Eric Woods, Tyreke Evans, the new addition. And it looks good. I like this team. I really, really like this team right now. So I'm hoping that we can win another championship. Hopefully everybody's going to be okay with their minutes. You see right here, we got the best record in the league. Number 1 in the power rankings. Have been there for weeks now. I am the number 1 GM in the league. After making that trade, I do think I deserve to be the number 1 GM. Number 2 GM goes to the Pelicans, the team that we just made that trade with. So one of us won that trade, one of us lost. Let's see who won it and who lost it. So let's look at the All-Star participation. I want to see if we have any guys in the All-Star game. And we don't. Best record in the league, no All-Stars. Nobody in the dunk contest, and nobody in the 3-point shootout. So we're just going to sim past it. go right to the trade deadline. Wiggins isn't happy about what? Let me look and see. Trying to trade for a guy in his position. We didn't. We traded for Tyreke Evans, who's a shooting guard. He's classified as a shooting guard, but we know he can play any position pretty much. So we're going to guarantee no trade, dude. He needs to stop being so insecure. And now he was just 100. You guys remember that? Oh, he's mad because he was snuffed for the All-Star team. I would be too, Wiggy. I would be too. But I feel like you're in my office way too much, man. You just need to just chill out, man. Just chill out. You need to fix this. How can I fix that? Increase his minutes next year? Is that what he wants? Okay, I mean, you're getting the most minutes on the team, but if you want more, I can give you that next year. How many minutes is he getting? He's getting 36 minutes a game. Well, he's averaging 31, but he's supposed to be getting 36 minutes a game. Next year, he wants 40. I guess we'll treat him like Luol Deng. Jeff Withy wants to increase the intensity. No thanks, Jeff. They're offering me trades. I don't think I'm going to even listen to any more trades. I like our team. Our chemistry just took a hit because we made all those trades. Actually, I do want to stop simulation. Let's see if we have anybody on our team that we can extend their contract. Nope, we don't. So that's okay. We'll just keep going. Last day, and we're stuck with this team for the rest of the season. And we're just going to go to dude, I want to get through this entire season, actually. But we'll take it a week at a time. I'm really pumped about this offseason, honestly. The fact that we have cap space and we have a potential first overall pick, it blows my mind. We just want to continue to simulate and just get through the season, man. No injuries. I'm crossing my fingers for no injuries. Evan Fournier, he's just going to have to be okay with not getting any minutes. It's too late, guys. Too late. I have nothing to say to you. It looks like someone's going to get injured. Oh, no, Kyrie. They need to stop doing that. I'm never going to change my plans for a specific player. Alex Len doesn't like his minutes. They got to be okay with it. They got to be okay. It's too late in the season for you guys to be upset. You can't get traded. Definitely not going to release you guys. We're not going to do anything. Trainer guy. And I think this may be the scout. The scout wants us to scout somebody, which is cool because I do want to do some scouting. I am really excited. Oh, Corey Joseph out for the rest of the season. That's what that means. 6 to 8 weeks is the rest of the season. So, Tyus Jones is going to have to step it up now, which is okay. I knew he had it in him. How has Tyreek been playing with us? Yeah, he's been playing solid. I like this. He's been playing really solid. All right. Yeah, we're good. We're really good. I like this. So even with Corey Joseph out, I still think we have the things to win some championships, win a couple games, hopefully keep that number 1 seed so we can have home court advantage through the playoffs. It's too many cutscenes or these type of things in this game. So here's our scouts. All right, so that guy's a 77. I'm hoping that this pick at least stays top 3. That would be tragic if it dropped from top 3, but we can scout 11 people. This is the way I do it, man. I just go from the top 15. I don't think that pick is going to drop out of 15, so I don't have to worry about anything. I mean, it can drop out of 15 because it's a guaranteed lottery. Phil Presley got signed to a 10-day contract with the Suns, so shout out to him, Phil Presley. Pressy. All right, so after the All-Star break, we took a couple L's because I'm guessing it's because of chemistry. These guys haven't played together at all, so Tyreke Evans isn't happy about the current role with the organization. That kind of sucks. It's frustrating. You make him a trader or make him a starter or trade him. We're not going to do anything. He's going to have to be okay with his minutes. Same thing with Myers Leonard, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. We're winning games, so I'm not going to change anything. Chemistry's kind of growing up there. It was just at 62 a couple weeks ago. These guys just have to be okay until we get to the playoffs. Once it gets to the playoffs, things will change a little bit. No comment on anything. We're just going to go straight into it, man. I don't want to talk in any press conferences. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to coach this team. Here to make sure we win another championship. Go back-to-back in Minnesota. Okay, let's look at those scouts. Or look at those scouted players. All right, we're just going to go back into it. Just pick those same prospects until they get 100%. And then that'll be it. I'll stop scouting once we get these last guys up to 100%. And then we can just go into the season. I wish you can turn off all the different meetings. Like, it was a nice addition, but it gets annoying, especially when I'm recording and they just keep popping up. But we're actually winning a lot of games. Look at that. After every game we get another cutscene type thing. The team is on a winning streak, but the fans are feeling confident. We're just going to have to prove them wrong. That's all I can say. We're going to have to prove them wrong. All the players' morale went up, which is great, especially considering some of these guys are just upset about their minutes. And another cutscene or jump. That's like 4 in the past 2 games. We don't care about going against Anthony Davis. We're going to blow them out anyway. I mark my... Oh, we won by 1. But that's okay. That's a win. A win is a win. So we're on a 7-game win streak right now. Let me see how Tyreek is playing really well. And it kind of sucks that he's not okay with coming off the bench right now. But he says he wants to be with us. Still a long time before his contract is over, though. But he's playing well, and I like that he's playing well. Look at that. Those are Tyreek Evans type numbers. 12, 6, 6, and 3, and then a block. That's really good. We want to go to the 1st of April, and then we'll take another look around the league, and then we'll end the season. Wiggins is really happy with his teammates. Good. We got the win streak up to 10, guys. So it looks... Oh, as soon as I say that, we lose. But it looks like we made the right changes to get our team up there a little bit. Tyreek Evans is still not okay with his role. What we're going to do is once we get right before the playoffs, we're going to pat his back a little bit. All right, I'm done with scouting. Let him do the rest of the scouting. We're going to pat his back a little bit, try to get his morale up right in time for the playoffs. So that's what we're going to do in a couple seconds. But we are looking solid, man. This game, we put up 132 points. Eric Woods, how's he been playing in his sophomore season? Has he been getting better? Yeah, all of his numbers have jumped up. I guess that's kind of accounted to him getting more minutes, but even he's shooting better from the field too, so that's good for him. Tyreek Evans almost a triple-double off the bench, man. That is so ridiculous that he can do stuff like that in just 27 minutes. So shout out to Tyreek. I think that was a great move. So let's see if that Orlando pick is still projected to be number 1. So let's find Orlando. They're 23-50, which is terrible. 23-50. Oh, they're actually not even last in the East anymore, but they're still like a top 3 or bottom 3 team in the league. So it looks like we still have that nice lottery pick, which would be great. So we're going to simulate until this game. And then, like I said, we're going to pat a lot of players back if we can, as many as we can. And, yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. And hopefully that is enough. That needs work. I hate when they do things like this. Nobody on our team needs work. We have been doing so great, but I'm going to have to go with scouting. Just because I knew that he was trusted in us. Like, his trust in us was really, really high. So if I said something bad about him, it wouldn't drop too much. And we're just going to use the global thing because I don't know what that means. And we're losing more games now. This is not good. We've already finished first in the division, so I guess it doesn't matter. And Corey Joseph is back right in time for the playoffs. So let's do that. Let's normalize the minutes again. I wonder if that's gonna hurt everybody. Because usually once I get to the playoffs, I change the rotation to like a 9 or 8-man rotation. Does Corey Joseph make our team better? He's shooting 51% from the field, though. That's great. They want Myers Leonard to start. I don't like that. We're going to take Myers Leonard's minutes down a little bit. Eric Woods has been playing so well. Why change it? Why change it right now? Give Tyreek at least 30, man. We got to get Tyreek at least 30 the way he's playing. Okay, we'll keep it like that, and then once it comes to the playoffs, we'll see if we need to make any changes, and we're losing games back-to-back. Oh, that is 3 back-to-back losses, and then we finally win 1. All right, so we got 1 more game this season, so like I said, I'm going to go and pat a lot of players back. See, depending on how long it takes, I may cut it out of the video. We're going to start off with Tyreek Evans, since he is the most important guy on our bench right now. So we're going to pat his back and kind of bring his morale up a little bit. So we can do that to 4 players. So we're going to do that to Tyreek first. Okay, so we patted a couple players back, and we still have the number 1 seed in the playoffs. We're up by 6 games, so there's no way we lose that number 1 seed. The Pistons are leading the East. Let me see who the Pistons have that they're leading the East. Oh, they got Monroe back. They got Greg Monroe back. Brandon Jennings, Reggie Jackson, Stanley Johnson. This team is nice. And then they have a nice young guy here. This team is really nice. So shout out to them. They got JaVale McGee too. But let's go into the last game of the season. We ended it off with a W, which is great. And we are going into the playoffs. And we leveled up. Ooh, reset team chemistry to 100 would be so dope to have. Convince players that he doesn't need to test free agency. Convince player not to retire. Promise him improve a roster in the championship. We're gonna go with this as Sparta. To reset things to 100 just sounds ridiculous, dude. And we didn't break any promises. We kept fan interest above 60, kept morale above 60. So we were really, really good this season. So a new list of accomplishments. This team clearly has what it takes to win its title, and it burdens entirely on you. We're gonna say we will accomplish it. So I'm very confident in our team. We are very confident. Even though your team has home court advantage here, you think that you might have the inferior team. Does this concern you? Not at all. Not even a little bit. I trust our players. I trust our staff. Look at that. Anthony Davis, MVP, finally. After a couple years, he's finally won an MVP. 6 years in the league. Jonathan Buchanan wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 11 and 7 with the Spurs. Ricky Rubio, 6th Man of the Year in Chicago Bulls jersey. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Anthony Davis, too. Shane Larkin wins Most Improved. And our coach, Ray Allen, wins Coach of the Year. And then we, LaFonso Vaughn, win Executive of the Year. So we won a couple things, and that's great. It feels good to do that. That's back-to-back years for us, actually. Back-to-back years. 2 years in a row, Ray Allen has won Coach of the Year. 2 years in a row, I've won Executive of the Year. So let's see. I doubt we're going to have any players here because we were snubbed for all-star votes and everything. So, yeah. Oh, Jimmy Butler was first team all defense. And that's it. That's all we got, which is cool. So our first series is against the Utah Jazz. Let me take a look at Utah and see who they have. They have the same exact team. They picked up a small forward in the draft, averaging 12 points a game, number 3 pick. And then they got another guy, last year's number 7 pick, and he's averaging 9 and 6. So they got a nice solid team. They got a really solid team right here. And let me see if I want to edit my rotation. Like I said, it's a playoff, so these guys need to get more minutes. They're saying that we should cut Myers Leonard's minutes completely to give Tyus Jones minutes, but I don't think that should be the case. I don't think that should be the case. I want to take... This is tough. So I do want our starters to play as many minutes as possible. So let's take a couple of Myers Leonard's minutes and give them up to these top guys. And I think that's all we're going to do. I think the 10-man rotation kind of works. And if it doesn't, we'll change it. But game 1, we lose. Whoa, we lost game 1. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Hopefully that can change. Well, let me look at the box score. We got blown out too. Okay, game 2. We lost 2 in a row. Oh no, I almost simulated the entire playoffs. We lost 2 games in a row. So yes, we are actually going to make changes to the rotation. We don't want that. They're saying we should start. No, he's not effective. He's not as effective as someone like Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has been playing okay. So I don't want to have Corey Joseph starting. I definitely don't want to have Corey Joseph starting. I'm like really concerned that we're going to get knocked out of the first round after playing such a great season. All right, we edit the rotation a little bit. And we down 3-0. I am lost for words. I don't know how this is happening. Okay, guys. I don't know where we went wrong. I don't know where we went wrong. That's so heartbreaking. That's really, really heartbreaking. The second number 1 seed to get eliminated by 8 seed. LaVine didn't score at all. Starting point guard didn't score at all. Okay, well, let's see who wins the championship, man. See, the way I planned on making this video, wow, Utah got all the way to the Western Conference Finals and lost in the 7th game. And then Detroit loses to OKC in 7. What I wanted to do with this video, I wanted to end off the series with another championship. I thought that simming the games, we had enough to win a championship, and you can see that was not the case. Spend whatever it takes to win me a ring. And I can't end the series now. I can't end the series like this, dude. I cannot do it. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go for it again. You guys are probably happy that we're not ending it, but well, I want to up this a little bit because I do want to bring some free agents to the team. Okay. KD wins Finals MVP. Kobe finally retires. So does Tyson Chandler. There's a lot of players retiring. Powell retired. Booz retired. Wow. Kobe, of course. Powell was not inducted into the Hall of Fame. All right, I'm going to end it here. And next video, we'll do the entire offseason. We'll make the entire offseason in one big video. Kind of sucks. Karl Anthony Towns is gone. Well, I mean, his contract is up, but it looks like, yeah, he wants to stay. Anybody else? Eric Woods wants to stay. We have him under contract. Corey Joseph, I'm not sure if we made the right move by trading for him, so I don't know if we want to keep him. Alex Len had a nice run with us. Don't know if I want to keep him because he's always complaining. Tyus Jones, we'll see. We'll see. Myles Leonard, we'll see. Everybody's very loyal. And that's good. So if we wanted to keep him, we can. But if we didn't, we don't have to. If you enjoyed the video, if you made it this far, let everybody know in the comment section that you are the MVP. And make sure you leave it a like. It's the King of the Fourth Quarter. Thanks so much for watching.